Aries, let's get down to business. Straight up. Alright, where do I want to start? Let's start with the stars. Aries, 3i Atlas stopped in front of Mars over Halloween when the veil between the worlds was the thinnest. I've done several readings on 3i Atlas. I've been sensing this since last year. If you look at my library, since last year, I've been tuning into this energy that something is going to appear in the sky. Don't start. My camera's just shutting off for no reason at all. Aries, you have a lot on your shoulders. You carry a lot of weight. You carry a lot of things that are not yours. And there's this energy with the thy will to my will of micromanaging the universe. See if we can get it better. Yeah, I like that much better. My will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. And we have this energy of letting go, surrendering, letting go of needing to control everything or thinking that you need to come up with the answer instead of receiving the solution or the answer, the enlightenment. Letting God in, loosening up the addictions. When we rely on our own will, we're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. And that's completely your energy. Willpower, cardinal fire. We're not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on our personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time forcing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can too. You're being called to stop micromanaging the universe and trust the breath of life, to surrender to the greater will that God has for you, to move from my will to thy will. When you surrender to the greater will of life, you begin dancing with the rest of life. When you bow to the great mystery and say, please use me, please show me the way, little by little you find yourself living your most fulfilling, authentic life. When you surrender your personal will, when you relinquish control and release the way you think things should be and surrender to the greater will, you find yourself being led. You begin breathing the breath of life. I'm willing to stop relying on my own strength and personal agenda and instead surrender to the breath of life. Dear God, help me move from my will to thy will. Please lead me. Please show me the way. Aries, please. One card for Aries from the Native Heart Healing deck. That's from the Starseed Oracle deck. Yeah, Spirit of the Bear. Right on, Aries. And we got solar plexus on the bottom of the deck. You are strong, Aries. This is, you like the strength of the bear, spirit of the bear. This is the Great Dipper constellation. That might be a correlation, a synchronization for you. With the solar plexus here, you're being reminded to step back into your pyramid of power, to step back into who you are. And that's aligning with God and releasing the need to control, dominate, find the answer. Some things are above you and are above your perspective, and you need that higher guidance, that eagle medicine. You need that your ancestors who've already walked this plane, the help that's coming from above. Spirit of Bear is about a solo effort retreat and recuperation, and it's also about strength and vulnerability. And that I know that that sounds maybe counterintuitive to an Aries, strength and vulnerability. But that strength and the vulnerability is in reference to God or your higher power, your higher self, however you look at that which is above and beyond, ascended from you. This is the great, I think the spirit of bear, the bear constellation is where the Great Dipper is, and it is said that all souls that come to earth come through that constellation. But there's a lot of strength. This is very strong earth energy. This is also about spending time in a hibernation here in North America. Even though my messages are timeless here in North America, in the Midwest, we are about to enter winter. And we know that this is hibernation season. So this is about taking that time to do whatever it is that you need to do, so that in the spring, when you emerge from this cave, when you emerge from this hibernation, you might even be emerging from a sort of hibernation. Maybe you've been on a bender. Maybe you've been, coping. And it's the interesting thing about bears is they can be such cuddly, and they remind me of Aries. They can be, when they're in that energy of being, having their guard down and being in their authentic, like you all can be so loving and so just like bears, playful and loving and happy and swinging on a swing and playing in somebody's pool and kicking around somebody's ball in their backyard, and they're so just sweet, cute little teddy bears, right? But get around an angry, hungry, mean bear, you better watch the French toast out, right? So we've got this solo effort here. I'm just getting the solo effort. You stand on your own 2 feet. You want to take care of yourself. You don't want to accept help from others. But that's exactly what you need to do, is accept help and be vulnerable with God. And I just keep seeing something coming through this portal right here. That's how, you don't have to be, maybe to the people, at least and utmost, the person, the energy or that you need to, the time when you need to be vulnerable is when you're in the presence of God. Let him in. But you're replacing that with drugs, alcohol, whatever addictions, sex, nicotine, weed, gaming, social media. It's like the thing that you're avoiding is the exact thing that you need. And we have the Dharma Wheel, 11, karmic lessons, peer pressure, and moral codes. With the light body on the bottom, independence brings comfort, past restrictions, ancestral healing. And these are the energies that are coming in from the solar storms. The higher, not like the yellow, the orange, and the red rays. We're talking about the blue, the purple, the green, the fuchsia, or pink, the reddish pinks. These are exactly, and we have light body being activated during these solar storms, during this energy that stopped in front of Mars, right? So this is the Sacred Light Oracle of Ascended Masters. And this is the energy, this Dharma Wheel is with you. Where did I put le book? Le book. Oh, here it is. In my face. Right in front of my eyes. So you might be seeing the 1111, the 111s. I know I've been seeing it a lot. The message is, in today's age, it is impossible to go through life without having your moral code and ethics challenged by people and society. That's what the addictions are? Dealing with society? I know. Trust me, I know. Your moral code and ethics challenged by people in society. In the past, peer pressure, discrimination, racism, and social discourse taught you to be suspicious of the motives and actions of others. The realization of knowing right from wrong in any context is what your soul is seeking now during this experience. The law of truth. When the Dharma wheel spins, you will be provided with pathways that lead to personal truths. Finding yourself in compromising situations with questionable people or intentions will only add more weight to your Dharma scale. Lies and secrets will be revealed now. Honor your agreements. Be wary of unsolicited advice and of those that wish to gossip about others. Seated on the sacred lotus, Ascension Master Lady Lakshmi questions your morality and ethics, challenges to your integrity are revealed with the risk of theft and deceit, personal robbery and damage to personal or business interests. Be aware of your surroundings and social environments and of suspicious activities. Dressed in red and surrounded by white elephants, Lady Lakshmi influences luck in business and prosperity. Reduce your exposure to negative social settings by keeping your distance, even if only short term, from new and unfamiliar people, including volatile atmospheres and high energy events. Balance your Dharma by seeking your personal truth without compromising your integrity nor your morality. Let the wrap of cloth untwine. Let thought flow with breath. Wow. Let the wrap of cloth untwine. Let thought flow with breath. Ascension Master Lady Lakshmi. And you might want to look into Lady Lakshmi. Might be more for you. The sacred crystal is garnet. The affirmation: I control my thoughts and feelings. I act with integrity and grace. So your light body is being activated. So there's like a clearing of energy. There's like certain situations and people, it's like you're waking up to something. It's like you're breathing new life, and you're seeing that where you are and what you're doing is not where you want to be. It's not what you wanted for your life. That there needs to be a change. And I'm not saying that you have to like never have a cocktail and never smoke a joint, never do any of that, never indulge in anything. It's, hey, maybe before you have that drink, or in lieu of having that drink, sometime throughout your day, connecting with the Most High, connecting with God. Not feeling a need that you have to have an answer to everything and you have to control everything. Allowing yourself to be led by the grand cosmic divine intelligence. Because part of the reason why you might be in the situations that you're in is because of the fact that you shut God out, or you rely on your own personal strengths. Like it said, there's like a perspective. Yeah, perspective is there. There's like seeing it from a different perspective, from a different angle, from a different distance. Like you're too immersed or enmeshed in the pain and the trauma and the people around you, everything that has happened. Just being cautious of who you keep letting your energy and this is going to have an effect for you. This is going to be, okay, we'll do the angels from the Tree of Life. But there's a wheel here, a Dharma wheel, a peace wheel. Something is moving, something is turning, something is shifting. This might be why you're going through whatever you're going through right now, because this shift is needing to happen. There's something inside you that's realizing this ain't working. This ain't what I want. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. This isn't where I want to be. Something has to change. This has got to end. This has got to stop. You're listening to that voice. And these are the steps. Let God in. Loosen your addictions over yourself. Spend some time, solo effort. It might be time to spend some like hermit energy, spending some time within, spending more time with yourself and God, taking walks in nature, spending time just being quiet, looking out the window, Stopping your thoughts so the solutions and the wisdom and the information can come through. Wow. Yeah, we have the bottom of the deck. We have null, the emptiness. Da'at. What I was just saying, let it out. Let it out and let it in. Look at those 4 spheres back there. Oh, there's more over here. 7. 7 spheres. Is that what he's releasing? But the card that came out was Had, submission. This is all in alignment, right? With everything the message is saying. You picking up what I'm putting down, Aries? Or what's getting put down? So this is the 8th emanation, the force that abides. Had is so submission is very important for you right now, to submit to your higher forces, to your higher self, to God, the divine, the universe. Had is what guides us when we surrender ourselves to the flow of fate and let destiny guide our motion. So we have surrender again. Through her light, we see the boundlessness of glory. Waving our hands through the wind, we feel the air pull us upward. It's only by resigning ourselves to the forces around us that we truly experience the nature of those forces. God has miracles for you, Aries. God wants to show you these miracles and the power and your authenticity. Waving our hands through the wind, we feel the air pull us upward. It's only by resigning ourselves to the forces around us that we truly experience the nature of those forces. The golden orb shines a radiant light upon our shoulders. And we have that light body activation, right? Supporting the pillar of severity. Had does not press back against the weight of the tree. Instead, she simply lets it pass through her, flowing like water down into the lowest portion of the diagram. Through the 2 opposing characteristics of Had and Netha, relinquishing and resisting, we gain the power to move. Together they form the power to carry ourselves through the world with grace and intention. This is found in prayer, nature, and mysteries. With the Na'at, Da'at, the emptiness on the bottom of the deck. Prayer, nature, and mysteries. All right, let's just get a couple confirming cards and we'll get out of here. I don't want to make this long. What are we at? 17 minutes. Perfect. If you loosen your addiction and let God in a little bit, release thy will to my will to thy will. Watch what happens to your life, Aries. You're shutting out exactly what it is you need. Yep, 3 of Cups. And there it is. There's the water. There's the flow. 7 of Cups, more water on the bottom of the deck. Searching for purpose, choices, wishful thinking. This is about dreams. Scorpio energy. Regaining or losing control. Number 7. Mastery, choices, responsibility, myth, and secrets. And we just had mysteries. Get out of town. 6 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and the Hermit. 6 of Swords, divine timing, moving forward. Moving out of this situation, out of these dark waters, away from the storm. 3 of Cups. And there it is. Collaboration, community, happiness, creativity, Cancer energy. People who love you and support you. Celebration. First stages of completion. Here, here. That's lovely. Okay, do I want to do... What do I want to do? Alright, let's just get a star card from the Compendium of Constellations. Whoa! She flew out! Yep. Freedom. Look at that. Beautiful. You might want to look into this constellation, because I have always found that there are synchronizations, serendipity, freedom. This is in the bottom of the deck is vanity in reverse. Last but not least, we're going to take 3 Flowering Magi cards, and we're out. Shields up. Protect your energy. Protect yourself. 888 on the bottom of the deck. The 8th emanation, abundance. Shields up. Protect yourself. Protect your energy. It's very important for you right now. And the shields up is, you can put that in your mind's eye. Just saw shamanic dance. Tobacco offering. Okay. Ancestors believe on the bottom of the deck. Tobacco offering or any kind of burnt offering. Tobacco is, ancestral. Tobacco is an ancestral offering. There are, I'm looking for my candles. There are ceremonial tobacco, but just, it's like a smoke signal. Ooh, message in a song. And it's the same, I bet you, message in a song and this constellation, I bet you there's a correlation, because the orange is around the blue. And message in a song, and this is like an orangish pink color. This is an orangish pink color. The message in a song. Pay attention to your song. Pay attention to what is being said at 111-333-222-444 in your favorite songs or in any song. But you're going, listen to, and a shamanic dance came out. Message in a song. So shamanic dance, shake it out. It's hard to dance when the devil's on your back, so shake him out. Florence and the Machine, one of my favorite songs, my anthem during the pandemic. It's hard to dance when the devil's on your back, so shake him out. I mean, every line in that song is just so powerful. Like, it quivers my soul. It quivers my throat chakra. Looking for heaven, I found the devil in me. Looking for heaven, found the devil in me. And that's what it's all about. Shields up. Return to sender. Right? So. Sorry, light this candle, Aries. Ugh. Yeah. Message in a song. What's on the bottom of the deck? Believe. Ears ringing and ancient keys. If you just loosen just a little bit, just loosen your grip a little bit, show a little vulnerability to the Most High. Most High is going to give you a reason not just to believe, but to know. And that is all, Aries.